Hey guys, how's it going? Josh Stewart coming at you again. Toy Box Player Reviews, and today we have something from MARKBASS. OCTAVER Raw Series, the Raw Octave. Look at that thing, it's tiny. I'm loving it. Now, it's not going to take up much space, real estate on your pedal board, and it's certainly not going to take up much power. That's running at 35 milliamps. That's beautiful. You can pretty much run that off a little mouse on a wheel. That's going to go straight for it. Anyway, we're plugging the power in at the top, which is a nice touch. It's not getting, too lost here when you're trying to plug your cables into the side. We've got staggered input and output, which also makes it easier when you're hooking it up through your pedal board. And it's as simple as it comes, really. Look, on, off, dry signal, on, off, octave, on, off, and variations in between. What more do you want in an octave pedal? So I can say a couple of really positive things about this, having tried this out. This tracks really well. I would hazard a guess to say this is based on the OC2 from Boss, the holy grail of octaves amongst certain bass players. So you get that synthy, gritty, funky, dirty kind of octave sound that a lot of people really go for. Octave was one of the first pedals, probably the first pedal I ever had, and it's been on my board ever since. I've had an octave on my board for 25 years. And this one fits right in. This is really useful for me, for my taste and style. It may not be for everybody, but let's have a listen to a couple of the things this does do, and you can you can decide for yourself. So, at unity gain, this is an important thing. There's me hitting the camera there. Let's go back here. So at unity gain on this pedal with the dry signal, we're somewhere up around the 3 to 4 o'clock mark. So that basically means wherever I've got my bass set, if I engage the pedal, so that's kind of unity gain. And what this does have is a little bit of drive, a little bit of bark, a little bit of grit to it, which is nice because when I join the octave or start turning the octave up a little bit, it's really going to give it some push. So if I bring that back a little bit to about 3 o'clock, let's bring the octave up to about 12. And this is kind of one of the settings I would use this pedal for. So, nice drive, nice attitude to the octave is probably the right word for it. It's got some authority, and it's really going to push through in the mix, which is a nice one. I think one of the more important things with any octave pedal nowadays is how well it tracks. So let's have a look at the tracking let's pull the dry signal down. And by tracking, I mean how well it combines or picks up the octave signal or transposes your signal into the octave. Now, most of the time I suggest when using an octave pedal to use your front pickup as opposed to the back, simply because there's way more harmonic content in the back pickup, which can then make the octave freak out a little. This one tends to deal well with the pickups in the middle anyway, but I'm just going to leave it on the front pickup so we can check out how low the tracking goes. So that's why I got the 6 string today. So let's have a listen. Let's start at the B on the E string. It's tracking really nicely. The A, tracking nicely. G, tracking. F sharp. F. Down to the E. It's wavering a little bit, but that's holding the note a long time anyway. Let's try on the B string going to the D. That's picking it up fine. So that octave is really cool. That's picking that really nicely. So let's run through just one or two more things before I give you my final verdict on this pedal and what it might be useful for. I'm just going to pull the octave back and push the dry up to about there. And one thing that I'll use the octave for a lot is I'll use it in place of a distortion. Distortion can sometimes be muddy on bass, get a little lost. I'll click on an octave when the guitarists are going heavy and really using those kind of dirty sounds. I'll click on an octave just to kind of give it some girth. know, throw the octave up a little bit more. So that's, you know, really heavy. You can do lots with that: dance music, funk music, heavy music. So this pedal, if you're looking for really good value, the price point of this is amazing. If you're looking for a pedal board friendly, if you need to save some real estate, you need a really classy octave pedal, you want something that's going to cut through when you need it, something that's going to give you a few kind of special sounds, special tones, I think this is the one to go for. So check this out at some of your local retailers, order yourself one online and give it a go yourself at home. I don't think you can miss with this pedal. So I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. I look forward to doing some more reviews for you. Please click down there or subscribe or like my channel, and more stuff's coming your way real soon. Take it easy, guys. Ciao.